Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Tropicals Adventures here to do another fragrance review on
What smells good to me?
So what are we talking about? So full disclosure, the fragrance that we're going to talk about was sent to me. However, I am going to give you my honest review and opinion. So that being said, let's do this. So what are we talking about? I want to thank Daniel Josier USA, for sending me not only the fragrance we're going to talk about today, but a full discovery set. I first tried this fragrance about 6 months ago when my good friend the Gent of Scent sent me a decant, and I fell in love then. So this has been about a year in the making of trying to put this collaboration together. So here we are. Let's talk about it. So what are we talking about? We are talking about none other than Ambre Tabac. And I normally don't do a full box presentation and bottle, but because this is so damn sexy, let's get into it.
So you've got this matte black box that it comes in with some nice gold leaf on it. You open it up, get this beautiful gold raised pattern. The bottle sits inside. It's all throughout the box. The bottle itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's very heavy in weight. Got the name of the fragrance right there. At the very top. Got Daniel's name there. You can actually hold the bottle by the top, but I wouldn't do that. Why? Comes off. Beautiful atomizer. Love this pattern. The texture to this is really, really nice. Really nice, beautiful bottle. Great job. I typically don't do this, but in this case, it really was worthy of doing the full presentation. So that's the bottle in the box.
So as you can see, you got a really sexy bottle and it comes in a really nice packaging. Let's take out the bottle. So this is classified as a oriental woody fragrance. It dropped in 2017. It comes in a 50 ml bottle. I did a lot of review research on this just to kind of see what I was picking up and what other people were kind of thinking. So I saw some things like, oh, it's compared to tobacco vanille. I can maybe see some of that because of the pipe tobacco and the vanilla, but it doesn't smell like tobacco vanille to me. It definitely stands on its own. It's not a clone, it's not inspired. It does its own thing. We've got notes of patchouli, incense, bergamot, sandalwood, amber, tobacco leaf, and vanilla. So initial spray. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
Okay, initial spray, I get some really beautiful amber. All right, it's in there, hence the name, and some nice pipe tobacco. It's got some really warm, spicy, like cinnamon vibe to it. I get some boozy vibe to it. If I was to classify what type of alcohol it is, I would say lean more towards rum. It's not boozy heavy, but to me, to my nose, I smell some booze. The woody notes, I get like a real creamy sandalwood, gourmand type vanilla as it starts to dry down. The patchouli is definitely noticeable in this fragrance. Very well blended together, just a really classy fragrance in my opinion. What I also really enjoy about it is this fragrance is something that is not so heavy that, in my opinion, and I'm going to rock the shit out of it year round. I think it's going to do fine in these summer months, and I think it's going to do beautifully in the fall and pop with that colder weather. Office safe for sure. Although it's got a nice projection, the projection isn't harsh. It's not super heavy, but it's definitely noticeable. You get a nice little scent bubble around you for a couple hours. The full longevity I got out of this fragrance was about the 7-8 hour mark. It was just one of those fragrances that, from the initial spray to the time that I was still smelling it on my skin, I was really enjoying it. I enjoy the powdery notes on it too, which is from the very beginning of the fragrance to the very end. I got a very nice powdery note. I went and shared this because I did a full day wearing today, and then I did a half day wearing the day I received the fragrance. So I took it out, my neighbors were having kind of a party, and I took it out and I was just kind of sharing it and spraying it on all the guys. And some of the kids were coming up and they wanted to smell it. And some of the kids kept returning going, that smells so good, I want to smell it again. Significant others of my buddies out there, they really enjoyed the fragrance. So I got a bunch of thumbs up on the fragrance. People seem to enjoy it. I sure as hell enjoy the heck out of it. I see this fragrance as one of those that you would really wear anywhere. I could see it being a signature scent because it kind of meets all of those check the box categories where it's nice and masculine, it's very classy and refined, it's light enough that it's not going to be overly offensive to anyone, and I think it's just got a nice balance to it that has that sex appeal. It's got that warm, spicy vibe, so it'd be a great date night fragrance. It would be for that special occasion. It would just meet all of that criteria for a great all-around fragrance. Again, it comes in a 50 ml bottle and it goes for $145. Now, in the world of niche fragrances, that is not a lot for what type of fragrance you're getting here. In my opinion, I would much rather go with this than some of those that are in like the $300-400 range, just because you're not getting something that's kind of like synthetic or like bubblegum-ish or just super trendy. It's a nice, masculine, refined, classy fragrance, which in this day as I get older, that's more what I'm leaning towards. I don't want something that's super trendy. I want something that's classy and refined that I could see myself wearing indefinitely. So with the Ambre Tabac, I could see myself wearing this fragrance forever. So I highly suggest that you head over to Daniel Josier's Instagram page, follow the USA page, take a look at all of their fragrances. They've got some beauties and some stunners. I'm really looking forward to doing the review on the Discovery set because we've got a whole another 10, or actually 9 because this is in there as well. But the ones I've heard great things about, the Mystery Oud, I've heard great things about the Vetiver, the Green Leather. So I'm really excited to try all these out. But so far, this has my heart. This Ambre Tabac has my heart. It's absolutely beautiful fragrance. So I highly suggest if you can get your hands on a decant, highly recommend that you do so. But in my opinion, this is a beautiful niche tobacco fragrance. I absolutely love it. So like I said, show some love over to Daniel Josier's Instagram page, the USA page. Follow me over on Instagram at Monkey's Tropicals Adventures, and I will see you again for another fragrance review. Thanks for watching.